So hi, my name is Lupita, and this is my son Ernesto, and we are here to let you know about our ministry. The name is Seven Families for Seven, and what they have done in my heart and in my children. So just a little short story. What they did to me is about 10 years ago. I was married, and the father of my children, he lost his job exactly before Christmas. So it was a big struggle in Michigan, and I shared that with one of my dear friends of church, and she nominated me in my church, in my local church, the name is Metro City Church, and they surprised me with tons of groceries for my children and for us, and we were so overwhelmed. I never experienced that. I'm coming from a country in Mexico that you're hungry, you work. So, but it was kind of hard, even working. It was so hard for us. So it was the first experience, overwhelming of compassion, grace, and how God provide to us. Then, after a few years, I become a single mom, and I was by myself with my children, and Christmas was coming. It was my first Christmas by myself. And someone nominated me again, and they surprised me again. It's not just for 7 days, but it's more than a month. Tons of grocery again. It was overwhelmed. A few years after, my life was going better. I was working in an amazing job, and then I had an accident. I went through 2 surgeries in my knee. I lost my job, and they surprised me again. The same ministry with tons of groceries. They did a great change in my heart, but what I never noticed is that they were putting a seed of love, faith, compassion, grace in my children. So that's why I am here. So my son can explain that better for me.
Yeah, because when it comes to faith, when it comes to church, we all learn about God's love as this amazing thing, in our lives. And sometimes in these days, it's so hard to say, I feel God's love. I feel Him. And that's hard to say sometimes. Life gets hard, things happen that we don't understand. But the great thing about this experience with 7 for 7 and what it's done for our family is that not only has the church said, God loves you, they've actually said, God loves you, and we're going to show it by giving you this food. We're going to show you that God always provides. He hears your cries. He hears your concerns. He knows what you need. And that really influenced my faith and really impacted me in showing that we're not alone. Even in our darkest moments, even in the moments of doubt, even in the moments of shame, of whatever's going on. God's always there, and God works in just amazing ways. And just to see that manifested through this ministry was such a blessing. And it really reminds me of this verse in 1 John 3, 16 to 17, if I remember correctly. And basically, it talks about, we don't say, I love you. We need to say, I love you, not just with our words, but with our actions. And this is just such a great example of that in real life.
Yeah.
So it's just thinking about this ministry, it's amazing. Thinking of how many families are impacting year by year by year.
Yes.
So if you can take a moment to just, hear more about it, look into it more, and see if you can become a part of this amazing movement, you'll change countless of lives. And so it's been a pleasure and it's been a blessing. And so just thank you, Metro, for just doing what God has called us to do.
Thank you. And just to close, today we just delivered some donations, my husband and I, and it was very overwhelmed. It's a lady who lost her husband, her son, and her dog in less than 11 months, she said. I didn't know what to say. I'm just grateful that, God used this ministry, and God used my husband and I to make her day, at least today. And God will take care of her. So I just want to say thank you so much, Metro City Church. And thank you, Katie, and all the people behind. There's tons of people. thank you so much, and not just for me, and in the name of my husband and my children. So God bless you, and for you that you are alone, God is with you. Don't give up. Love you. Bye.